prologue, Cold Decision. In the frigid forest where the icy wind blew, a lone tiger beetle stood. Behind him, a swarm of hornets was approaching. What led him to this place? The tiger beetle, with calm eyes, reflected on his past. "I can no longer run away," he murmured as he began preparing for the battle. The harsh trial was about to begin. Chapter 1: Shadows of the Past. The flashback begins. The tiger beetle was once the leader of his own group. However, one day, a sun hornet attack scattered his group, forcing them to flee. He fought bravely but failed. Why was I the only one who survived? He stood up again, holding on to the agony deep within his heart. Chapter 2: Threat of the Hornets. The tiger beetle ventured deeper into the forest. He sensed the sound of hornet wings amidst the eerie silence. "You've returned, ... double quotes," he muttered, realizing the hornets were the same ones who once destroyed his group. The hornets attacked with sharp movements, but the tiger beetle dodged and countered with his sharp jaws. Chapter 3: Memories of Companions. Dodging the hornet attacks, the tiger beetle fled deeper into the forest, memories of his comrades resurfacing. His group once faced all enemies with strong cooperation, but fell instantly to a hornet ambush. Wrapped in cold memories, the tiger beetle clenched his weakness and renewed his resolve for revenge. Chapter 4: Ruthless Strategy. The tiger beetle planned to lure the hornets by acting as bait. The cold will slow them down, ... With a calm expression, he hid in the dense bushes. The hornets arrived, aiming their sharp stingers at him. However, the cold wind slowed their wing movements, allowing the tiger beetle to counterattack swiftly. Chapter 5: Cold Resolve. The battle continued, but fatigue began showing on the tiger beetle. The cold wind sapped his strength. A giant hornet, the very one who annihilated his group, appeared. Finally, we meet ... The tiger beetle, with a cold gaze, flashed a faint smile. "This is the final battle ... he declared, snapping his jaws. Chapter 6: The Cold Forest Trap. The tiger beetle lured the hornet leader into a freezing valley, deep in the forest where the cold wind slowed movements. "This ends here ... double quotes," the tiger beetle whispered, hiding behind a cold rock, waiting for the leader to tire. The hornet leader, frustrated, continued attacking without noticing the trap. Slowly, the cold wind made its wings sluggish. The tiger beetle seized the moment and struck with his sharp jaws. Chapter 7: Shadows of Despair. Though the tiger beetle injured the leader, he too was weakened by the cold and fatigue. "It's not over yet ... double quotes," he murmured as hornets surrounded him. The dark shadows of the hornets loomed over him, reminding him of the last moments of his comrades. "Just like back, then ... double quotes." For a brief moment, he was engulfed by despair, but the cold wind slapped his face back to reality. "I won't run away ... double quotes," his cold resolve returned. Chapter 8: Battle of Solitude. The hornet's attack was relentless, pushing the tiger beetle against a cliff. "There's no escape now ... double quotes," he told himself, leaning on the icy rock. The cold rock sapped his strength, draining his body heat. "This might be my final stand ... double quotes," yet his eyes remained calm. He snapped his sharp jaws and faced the swarm head-on. The solitary battle had begun. Chapter 9: Cold Strategy. Observing the hornets' movements, the tiger beetle realized their weakness to the cold. "They're vulnerable to the chill ... he thought. He positioned himself downwind, provoking them deliberately. The hornets chased him but grew sluggish in the icy breeze. "This forest is my ally ... he smirked coldly, taking down the hornets one by one. His ruthless strategy led to victory. Chapter 10: The Final Battle. Deep in the forest, the tiger beetle and the hornet leader faced each other once more. The cold wind blew between them, creating a tense battlefield. It all ends here, ... double quotes, the tiger beetle murmured. The leader lunged with a venomous sting, but the tiger beetle dodged swiftly. Your defeat is certain ... double quotes, he declared in a cold voice, delivering the final blow. The leader fell, its movements slowing. Only the quiet breath of the tiger beetle's victory echoed in the cold forest. Chapter 11, Cold Revenge. The tiger beetle defeated the leader, but the remaining hornets, enraged, attacked him. It's not over yet ... double quotes, he muttered coldly. His mind was flooded with memories of his comrades being brutally killed by the hornets. This isn't revenge ... it's survival, he whispered. With cold precision, the tiger beetle took down the hornets one by one. The cold wind blew gently, soothing his silent rage. Chapter 12, Cry of Solitude. As the battle intensified, the tiger beetle grew weary, nearing his limit. At this rate ... he smirked weakly. He collapsed onto the cold ground, cornered by the hornets whose eyes gleamed with madness. Is this the end? He wondered, standing up once more. His eyes shone with cold clarity, filled with the resolve of a solitary warrior. I'm not finished yet ... double quotes, his cold cry echoed in the forest. Chapter 13, Border of Despair. The tiger beetle collapsed on the cold ground, pushing beyond his limits. Will I die here? He chuckled bitterly. As his consciousness faded, he recalled his comrades. Just then, he heard a faint voice in the cold wind. Fight, tiger beetle ... double quotes, he stood up once more, guided by the voice. I'm still alive ... double quotes, his cold return from the brink of despair made the hornets hesitate, giving him an opening for a calm strike. Chapter 14, Decision in the Chill. Deep in the forest, amidst the cold mist, the tiger beetle faced the last hornet. This is the final showdown ... double quotes, he murmured coldly. The hornet charged with all its strength, enduring the chill. The tiger beetle dodged calmly, waiting for its movements to slow. You're succumbing to the cold ... double quotes, he smirked coldly, delivering a sharp strike. The final hornet fell, its movements gradually stopping. Chapter 15, Cold Aftermath. The battle ended, and the cold wind blew through the forest. The tiger beetle stood quietly, looking up at the clear, cold sky. It's all over ... double quotes, he sighed deeply, the cold air filling his lungs. The once fierce battle seemed like a distant memory as the forest fell into silence. Was this the right choice? He questioned himself, but the cold wind whisked away his thoughts. He turned quietly, stepping onto the cold ground as he walked away.